Okay, you're welcome to the Forex lot sizes and safety measures. So the Forex save lot sizes and safety measures. One of the reasons why a lot of people blow their trading account in Forex trading is because they don't know how to calculate the right lot sizes they're supposed to use for their trading. You just enter the market anyhow and then they get flocked out anyhow. So this is very important. I'm speaking with you from experience. The save lot sizes and safety measures. So let's get started. Yeah, we have two tables here. We have the balance amount in naira and maximum lot size. The reason why we prepared this in naira, we have the dollar as well, but let's use this for now. There's information down here that will tell you how to convert to dollars. If you're from Ghana, you're from United States, or you're from UK or whatever. So if your account size is 20,000, 30,000 to 40,000, thereabout, these are the maximum lot size you are expected to use. I will explain to you as we go forward. So you have the balance and then you have the maximum lot size. If your account is 20,000 naira, the maximum lot size should be 0.01. These rules are not set on stone. I'll give you more information about this. So if you have like 30 to 40,000, you do like 0.02. And if your account has like 200 to like 250,000, you can use it like 0.10. If you have like if you have like 1 million naira, you can use like 0.50. Int, to convert to USD, you should use 400 naira for $1, so that 40,000 will be $100. You understand that now? So like $150 will now be like 60,000 naira. This for the conversion here, for this calculation sake, not the exchange rate. So don't get it twisted. So note this: as you become better at trading and have more emotional stability, you can double your maximum lot sizes with the corresponding balance. E.g., you can start taking 0.04 for a maximum lot size for a balance of 30 to 40k, or use 0.10 for a balance of 100k. This is what we are seeing. Once started trading, and then you cannot control your emotion more better, like 30 to 40,000, you can start using 0.04 instead of 0.02. This means that if you have a signal, if you have access to a signal group that is certain, you can instead of using 0.02, you can be using 0.04. If your balance is 100,000 naira, instead of using 0.05, you can be using 0.10. You get it? Okay, let's move on. So for an example, I've explained this before, but tread this path with absolute caution so that you don't incur avoidable losses and blow your trading balance. I've said this earlier. So people, they have huge appetite for risk, and then some risks are not calculated. So if you are trading and you have calculated risk, yeah, if you have a big appetite for risk, why not? But be sure that the risk you are taking is in, so that you don't go forward and then incur affordably losses. So if you blow your account, you're on your own because of your greed and then lack of self-control. Further explanation and measures. Check your account balance. Now this is what you should do when you want to pick the lot sizes for your trades. Check your account balance and pay attention to its corresponding maximum lot size. That is, if you deposit like $150 now, you'll be in the range of 60 to 70,000, or in the range of 80,000 to 90,000. You will be in this range. That means your lot size is like 0.03. We'll be using this one as an example. This is 60 to 70,000, or this. Let's say your account is between 60 to 80,000, between 60 to 90,000. Or let's use between 60 to 90,000. Or let's use 60 to 70,000, 0.03 lot size, maximum lot size. So this is the first step. Check your account balance and pay attention to its corresponding maximum lot size. Your account balance is 60 to 70,000 naira. Okay, and then your lot size, maximum lot size is 0.03. Never for any reason exceed your maximum lot size. Note that you can decide to divide your maximum lot size into different sizes so that you can take multiple trade calls. But make sure the addition of all the lot sizes you used for all the trades is not more than your maximum lot size. For an example, if your account balance is less than 20k or just above 20k, then you can't take more than one trade. You can't take more than one trade call with just a lot size of 0.01. If you have not serious, you won't understand this video, and you won't understand when you are reading through this material unless you have been trading before and you know what lot sizes mean. If your account balance is 100k, then your maximum lot size is 0.05. With this, you can either trade one trade call. You can take one trade call. You can enter the market once with one trade call with your maximum lot size of 0.05, or you can take 5 trades with a lot size of 0.01 each. 5 trades with 0.01 each, lot size each. Multiply it to give you 0.05. Or 3 trades with lot size of what? 0.02, 0.02, and 0.01, all equal to 0.5. Or take 2 trades with 0.03 and 0.02. They all equal to 0.05 too. I can take one trade with 0.05. You understand? That's how to calculate your distance. So you know that you can't take more than 3 trades here, or 5 trades, or 2, depending on the lot size you use for each trade. Don't forget you never for any reason exceed your maximum lot size. All these precautions are very, very important. You are at liberty to choose how you want to divide your maximum lot size to accommodate more than one trade, and that's if your lot size can be split and if your account balance can accommodate them. Note that the higher your lot size, the higher chance you have for profit or corresponding loss. So don't be greedy and play safe. So if you are a high lot size, the higher the lot size you choose for a particular trade, the higher chance you have for profit. And if your trade goes against you, if the market goes against you, well, forex trading is not a get rich quick scheme. Patience and the ability to control your emotion and greed are core virtues you must have. This is where people get it wrong. It happens in every business. It's just working, and you just remove your safety helmet. Our father will be like, every day is not Christmas. Yeah, every day is not Christmas. If anybody tells you that you will not lose money for it, the person is just lying. But the positive side of it is just that when you are having like 5 trades and then you are winning like 3, or you are winning 3, you are winning 4, just make sure that your winning are more than your losses. That is how business works. It's the same thing in every business. Not every business will work in your people. Even if you are supplying whatever you can be, even if you are running a service-based business, not every time you will make profit. Some gigs that you take, you will still even add money to have a successful delivery. You understand? You even run at loss sometimes, and sometimes you have each profit. So that profit will, it will help you to cement where you have your loss the other time, and you make your money. So don't have in mind that you will win all trades and every trade will be in your favor. So that's why you have to know how to work with your budget, work with your account size, and know the maximum lot size you're supposed to use, and how to calculate all this kind of stuff. So that is that about that. Something else that I must talk about is how to calculate your stop loss. How to calculate your stop loss, and then so that you know where to put your stop loss and other stuff like that. In the introductory video, I talked about that a bit, but now I will just talk more on it. I'll talk more on it. So I want you to listen attentively. So for an example, if you're using something like Euro USD, when I was the first video, the introductory video, I was talking about Euro, the currency pair. For an example, let's say a standard lot for Euro USD for 1 pip, the value is $10. That is a standard lot 1.0 is $10 rather. If you use a mini lot which is 0.1, the value of a pip, that is, if your Euro USD move from maybe 1.0 to 4.45, it's now moved to 0. Okay, let's say it moved from 1.1111. That moved from that to 1.1112. That's 1 pip, because you calculate it in 4 decimal places. That is 1 pip. So if you are using a standard lot 1.0 for a particular trade, anytime the market move in 1 pip, if it goes in your favor, that means you have made $10. If it goes against you, that means you have lost $10. But if you are using a mini lot that is 0.1, anytime the market moves in your favor, you are making $1. Anytime it moves against you, you are losing $1. But if you are using a micro lot that is 0.001, as an example, anytime the market moves in your favor, you are making $0.1. Anytime it moves against you, you are losing $0.1. You can see the influence of the lot size on your profit or loss now. Even when the market moves with the same number of pips, your lot size has a lot to do with your profit. Get that? That is one. Another thing is this. So let's say your risk to reward ratio is, for every $10 you are aiming at to win, you are ready to risk $5. That means your risk to reward ratio is 1:2. You want to risk 50% for 100%. You want to risk 1 for 2. You want to risk 5 to 10. You want to risk 10 to 20. You want to risk 25 for 50. You get the idea now. So let's say your risk to reward ratio is 1:2. That means, and then your take profit, where you see that okay, the market will reach this particular place, where you want to put your take profit is moving 10 pips. It's moving 10 pips. It is 10 pips from where you are entering the market to where you want to take your profit. It is 10 pips, for an example. That means your stop loss, if your risk to reward ratio is 1:2, if your reward you are aiming at is 10 pips, your stop loss now must not be greater than 5 pips. If the market is going higher, is going up, and you are aiming at 10 pips up, that means where you are going to place your stop loss at the bottom must not be more than 5 pips. You get the idea now? So that's how it's calculated. And if you are selling as well, if you say the market is going downward and you are aiming at 20 pips downward, so if the market goes against you and you want to stop your loss, for 20 pips that you are aiming at, you can't risk more than 10 pips. So that depends on your risk to reward ratio. If your own risk to reward ratio is not 1:2, your risk to reward ratio might be 1:3. That is, for every 30 pips, you are ready to risk 10 pips. Get the idea now. For every $30 you want to make, you are ready to risk $10. Your own risk to reward ratio might be 1:4. You get the idea now. So that's how to calculate it. So that will tell you the number of pips that you are aiming at to benefit as reward, and that will give your risk to reward ratio, will tell you how much you are ready to risk for that kind of trade. So because someone else might be ready to risk more than that, might give you a stop loss, because when they give you a trading signal, they will tell you this is the entry point, market entry point, this is the take profit, this is the stop loss. You get that? So you can't just take the take profit, you can't just take the stop loss like that. You have to look at your own account size. You have to look at your own risk to reward ratio. You have to look at, once you look at your account size, that will tell you your maximum lot size that you must use for that kind of a trade, and your risk reward ratio will tell you where you will place your stop loss. Even if the stop loss does not make any sense to another person, your own risk, what you will focus on to set your stop loss and your account size, and then the maximum lot size that your account size can carry. All these things are very important. I will stop this video here with the first video, the introductory video, which is the first video. Second video, which is forex trading for all. This is the third video, which is Trade Forex Now, and this is the fourth video, which is the forex safety lot size and safety measures. So with these four materials, the four videos, the rundown of the four materials, the three materials, including the introductory videos, you are good to go. You are good to go. So every week we'll be having a live session, live training, and then you have access to the premium signal group already, so that you start trading as from now. You use your own discretion based on what you have learned to trade with a demo account. You're perfect to trading on your own on the demo account, and using the signal you're getting from the premium signal group to trade your real account, which you must have funded with at least $150. So thank you so much. Once again, I'm Amos Fadilu. I'm not a stranger to you anymore now. So I'm your lead instructor for this forex trading program. And then don't forget that this program is sponsored by forexadvocate.com. forexadvocate.com. Always go to the website, go to the blog, read up. There are a lot of information for you every day there. So read up, enjoy the free trading there, the free articles, posts that you find there, and a lot of other opportunities too. I've been posted there every day. And then don't forget to join our Facebook community too, at Impact Grade, facebook.com/groups/Impact Grade, and then you can visit our website too. If you have anything to share with us, drop it on the group, on the Telegram group, on the Facebook group, or the WhatsApp group. And if you have some confidential information to send us, just chat me up or send an email. So thank you so much. God bless you.